Among the many gifts that Beyonce Claus brought us with her surprise visual album is a representation of womanhood and feminism that is rich and multi-layered and comfortable in its contradictions, where she unapologetically reveals, yes, her body, but also the fully realized whole human being who goes along with it. It's a fitting culmination to a year in which we have celebrated empowering representations of women as subjects, not objects. But those moments are still few and very far between the overwhelming misrepresentations of women's bodies in the media. If you have forgotten just how badly media failed women in 2013, a new video recapping the handful of highs and a whole lot of lows will remind you. It's from the Representation Project, a San Francisco-based movement designed to critique and change the limiting media depictions of women. The 3.5-minute video gives us about 30 seconds to feel good about moments like these. And in the remaining 3 minutes, hits you with the reality that as far as women have come in this year, it still isn't far enough.
If you are female, while you are also all of those other things, men who you defeat in argument will still respond to you by calling you hysterical and telling you to calm down.
Joining me now from San Francisco is the founder of the organization that put together that video, Jennifer Newsom, who is filmmaker and CEO of the Representation Project. So nice to have you, Jennifer.
Thanks for having me, Melissa.
Okay, so tell me about this new video and how it fits into the general project of misrepresentation.
Sure. So we founded the organization out of making the documentary Misrepresentation, which explores the underrepresentation of women in positions of power and influence in America and challenges the media's limited portrayal of what it means to be a powerful woman. And so each year, the film premiered at Sundance in 2011 and then went on to premiere on the Oprah Winfrey Network. And each year since then, we've basically premiered these end-of-year videos that are calling out sexism in the media and challenging our culture to basically take a look at this and change their behavior and ultimately transform the larger culture.
So, Jennifer, I want to talk to you about one aspect of this because I use misrepresentations in my class, and there is this incredible, so I find it really useful, both as something that sort of represents what the challenge is, but also gives us something to push back against as feminists in the class.
Right.
And so the visual correcting of the model's body through the computerized retouching is, kind of a pretty astonishing example that seems inherently troubling to me. But I guess I'm a little less convinced that just open displays of sexuality are inherently problematic, and that's part of where this sort of Beyonce moment, which is an extremely sexy visual, album. So how do you challenge those two? On the one hand, saying, okay, those altering